Have you ever looked up at the New York City skyline and felt like you were stepping back in time to an era of glamour, ambition, and breathtaking innovation? Today, we're journeying back to the 1920s and 30s to explore what I believe is New York's most beautiful era, the golden age of Art Deco. This wasn't just any period in history. The roaring 20s were in full swing. America was booming, and nowhere was this more visible than in the skies of Manhattan. Between 1920 and 1935, the city underwent a construction explosion unlike anything the world had ever seen. It was a time of intense competition, with corporations and architects racing to build the tallest, most magnificent skyscraper. This wasn't just about building offices. It was about making a statement, about etching a legacy into the very fabric of the city. Think about the context. Jazz music filled the air. The economy was soaring, and a new sense of modernity was taking hold. People believed in progress, in the future, and this optimism was cast in steel and stone. The old, ornate styles of the past felt too heavy, too rooted in European traditions. New York needed its own architectural language, one that was bold, forward-thinking, and distinctly American. Art Deco was the answer. It was sleek, it was geometric, and it perfectly captured the energy of the age. This building boom literally reshaped the skyline, creating the iconic profile of Manhattan that we recognize today. Every new tower was a testament to human ingenuity and a symbol of a city reaching for the heavens. Let's start with one of the most beloved Art Deco masterpieces, the Chrysler Building. Completed in 1930, it was briefly the tallest building in the world. But it's not its height that captures the imagination, it's its sheer beauty. Architect William Van Orlen designed it as a tribute to the Chrysler Automobile Corporation. Look at the details. The eagle-like gargoyles on the 61st floor are modeled after Chrysler radiator caps. The brickwork patterns and corner ornaments evoke the look of car wheels and hubcaps. And then, there's the crown. That stunning, sunburst patterned spire made of stainless steel is one of the most recognizable architectural features in the world. It's designed to glitter in the sunlight and glow under artificial light at night, like a jewel set atop the city. The Chrysler Building isn't just a structure. It's a piece of art, a whimsical, elegant celebration of the machine age. The lobby is a must-see, a dimly lit, triangular space adorned with rich red marble, amber onyx, and a stunning mural on the ceiling depicting scenes of industry and aviation. It truly feels like stepping into a different world. But the Chrysler Building's reign as the world's tallest was short. Just 11 months later, a new giant emerged, the Empire State Building. If the Chrysler Building is the jewel of Art Deco, the Empire State Building is its powerful, commanding king. Its construction was a marvel of modern engineering and logistics, completed in a record-breaking 1 year and 45 days. Its design is more restrained than the Chrysler, but no less impactful. The long vertical lines draw your eye upward, emphasizing its incredible height. The architects, Shreve, Lamb and Harmon, created a stepped-back design, a ziggurat-like form that was not just for aesthetics, but was also a requirement of the 1916 zoning resolution to allow light and air to reach the streets below. The lobby is a 3-story high Art Deco wonder, restored to its original 1930s glory. It features shimmering ceiling murals of stars and planets, rendered in aluminum and 24-karat gold leaf. It's a celestial map that celebrates the age of machines and the dawn of the air and space era. Unlike the Chrysler's whimsical details, the Empire State Building conveys a sense of strength, stability, and enduring power. For decades, it was the ultimate symbol of New York's economic might and resilience, especially as it was completed during the early years of the Great Depression. It stood as a beacon of hope in uncertain times. Now, let us talk about a complex that is, perhaps, the grandest vision of Art Deco urban planning, Rockefeller Center. This wasn't just one building, it was a city within a city. Conceived by John D. Rockefeller Jr., it's a cohesive collection of 19 commercial buildings spanning 22 acres. Unlike the competitive spirit that drove the Chrysler and Empire State projects, Rockefeller Center was about creating a unified, harmonious public space. The lead architect, Raymond Hood, coordinated a team to ensure that every building, every plaza, and every piece of art worked together. The centerpiece is the GE Building, now known as 30 Rockefeller Plaza. Its clean, slab-like form is a hallmark of later Art Deco, but what truly defines Rockefeller Center is its integration of art. Rockefeller believed that art was not just decoration, but an essential part of public life. Everywhere you look, there are sculptures, murals, and reliefs. There's the famous golden statue of Prometheus in the Lower Plaza, overlooking the ice rink in winter. There's the powerful statue of Atlas on Fifth Avenue, holding up the celestial spheres. The entrance to 30 Rock is framed by incredible relief panels depicting wisdom, along with figures representing sound and light, a nod to the NBC radio studios inside. This fusion of commerce, art, and public space was revolutionary, creating a vibrant hub that is still the heart of Midtown Manhattan today. So, what makes these buildings so distinctly Art Deco? It's all in the symbolism and the materials. Art Deco design is characterized by its love for geometric shapes, zigzags, chevrons, sunbursts, and sweeping curves. These weren't random patterns, they were symbols of modernity and dynamism. They represented the energy of electricity, the speed of locomotives and ocean liners, and the dawn of the aviation age. It was a style that celebrated progress. The materials used were just as important. For the first time, architects began using industrial materials as decorative elements. Stainless steel, like the spire of the Chrysler Building, was chosen for its sleek, modern, and machine-like appearance. Aluminum, a relatively new and futuristic metal at the time, was used extensively. You also see exotic and luxurious materials like black and gold marble, granite, and colorful terracotta tiles, all arranged in bold, high-contrast patterns. This combination of industrial strength and opulent decoration is what gives Art Deco its unique character. It's both powerful and glamorous, functional and ornate. It's a style that looks to the future while still embracing a deep sense of artistry and craftsmanship. You might think of Art Deco as a style locked in the past, but its influence is all around us. The principles of Art Deco design, its clean lines, its bold geometry, and its emphasis on verticality, paved the way for the international style and the modernist architecture that would dominate the mid-20th century. The idea of the skyscraper as a corporate symbol, a form of branding set against the skyline, started right here. But the influence goes beyond architecture. Art Deco's aesthetic has been endlessly recycled in graphic design, fashion, jewelry, and film. Every time you see a movie poster with a strong, geometric font, or a piece of furniture with sleek, streamlined curves, you're seeing the legacy of Art Deco. It taught designers to find beauty in industry, to celebrate technology, and to create designs that were both elegant and accessible. It proved that functional objects and buildings could also be works of art. The designers of the 1920s and 30s created a visual language so powerful and appealing that we are still speaking it today. From the shimmering peak of the Chrysler Building to the unified vision of Rockefeller Center, the Art Deco era gave New York its most iconic and enduring landmarks. It was a brief but brilliant period when art, commerce, and ambition came together to create a skyline that was not just tall, but also breathtakingly beautiful. It was the moment New York truly became the modern city we know and love. So, the next time you're in New York, don't just rush from one place to another. Stop, look up, look at the details on the buildings around you. You'll see the eagles, the sunbursts, and the geometric patterns, and you'll feel the energy of that incredible golden age. It's a history written in steel, stone, and glass, waiting to be read. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey back in time. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories from the world of art and architecture. Let me know in the comments which Art Deco building is your favorite. See you next time.